for us to keep audiences coming and being relevant, I rely on two things. One is always thinking out of the box, so that we bring fresher ideas, new concepts. And the second most important thing, which I call the two pillars for our success, is collaboration. So cross-cultural collaboration is something that that we have embarked on for the last 20 years, and it's kind of working. So we work with a lot of Southeast Asian art forms, artists. There's a common thread between Indian classical art forms and Southeast Asia. There's a 2,000-year-old text which actually is used by all of us in our own languages, but when we use the terminology, so I can speak to a Cambodian artist without knowing any word of Cambodian and them not knowing any English. We can actually collaborate because we have similar terminologies for various vocabulary that we use.
When we started, we only had one composition, which was written by me. And the entire year, we just played the same composition over and over again. That earned us our first 19,000. I still remember Yazis closed the account and then he shared to me. And it was very monumental. It was pivotal because first thing is, I was very young then. I was 27 years old when Nadi was formed. But I had the intention of bringing even the younger ones than me to come together to go on this journey. And along the way, about 13 years have passed, and guess what? Most of the original members are still there with us. So I think that is the key that I wanted to share. Although we have succession planning along the way, together with the pioneering team and the management of Nadi Singapura, we set events, programs, productions, collaborative ones, intercultural, multisensorial, all these works, but we tried to bring back that love, that affinity that a human being has towards his environment, towards his culture.
Honestly, it's hard, but it's hard unless you have an entrepreneur that strongly believe and know what you are doing and support what you are doing. But honestly, I think when we started, if we don't have any government grant or something that without any sponsorship or any support from the community, it's very hard actually to do that.
It's always difficult. It's a perpetual problem. Well, as I said earlier, it involves the orchestra, the chorus, lead singers. Usually we fly them from abroad, and to venues, so we have to have big venues like the Esplanade Theatre, and all that costs a lot of money. And in the good old days, 35 years ago, it started with the passion of a businessman, and he loved singing. So he was able to bring in his source of income from friends, twisting arms and elbows and for good causes. I cannot say it is a smooth path because there's ups and downs. Sometimes we have a lot of money, and sometimes we might go into the red for a while. And so, like this year, and COVID we've been hit quite badly. And also now, in the last few years, 10 years now, we have competition with the smaller established establishments. So the effort is endless. We have to find ourselves to reinvent in every direction.
If we do something in Germany, when I had National Day there was also a Singaporean community that really want to build something in Bavaria. And they just want to put people together. And I found all the people who live around the region that wanted to sing or dance or whatever. And I just said, okay, just come to this place. I will ask Singapore Embassy for money. And then also another outlet from Singapore came the money. And then we made a really like cultural Singaporean National Day regional celebration. And it was also very well received. And Germany wanted to find out something from Southeast Asia, and we wanted to show something from Southeast Asia. So it was all together.